Hi, this is Delene with McDonald's Sewing and Vacuum, and I'm making this video today to show you how to load a design from a USB drive onto the Husqvarna Viking Designer Ruby 90. It's always hard for me to say. Anyway, this is the screen that comes up when you turn the machine on. So we're going to skip everything that's on the page. As long as the embroidery arm is on, you're in embroidery mode. So we're going to go down to Start New, touch that button. And this brings up a page that looks like this. To access designs on a USB drive, you're going to look down here right below the built-in designs to where there's an icon that looks like a file folder. I'm going to touch that one, and it will actually initially come up in your cloud if you're logged into the cloud. Either way, you need to make sure that you've selected the USB button icon, which is this one right here. To go back to the built-in designs, you can touch the sewing machine, but we're interested in the USB, so I'm going to go back to that. There's a button right below it that'll let you toggle between file names and photos, pictures of the designs. So whichever view works best for you, you can select there. Excuse me. If you need to open a folder, you touch and hold the folder. Do what we call a long touch. That one didn't really have anything I could use. It was not embroidery designs, but I'm going to look at these candy hearts, and there are some designs that I created for some hearts. Let's go to, and you can scroll around by just swiping up or down in the file folders. I'm going to go and open the Urban Threads folder. Urban Threads is one of my favorites, all-time favorites. So again, you can swipe up and down if you need to find the design you're looking for, and you can toggle back and forth with this button right here. All right, I'm going to load Booked, this one with the kitty cat, because y'all know I love, well, if you know me, you know I love books and cats, and quilting and embroidery and sewing. So I keep myself pretty busy, and knitting. I forgot the knitting. Anyway, I digress. Here is the file we want. So to load that, we're going to touch and hold that design. It's going to load it onto the machine. And then down here, if you need to, for some reason, select a different hoop. You can do that here. Other things you can do if you brought up the wrong design, the trash can is right down here on the lower left. Once that design is surrounded by a red line, you can delete it. I'm going to go back in and bring that up again with a long touch. And then when I'm ready to stitch, I press the go button. It's going to want to calibrate the arm. There are some options on the way in. You can make some changes here if you want to, but most of the time, unless I'm doing something kind of specialized, I just press continue. Then you can attach the hoop. I have the wrong one. I should have noticed that on the way in. So I'm going to take it off, because I'm not going to get rid of the message until I do. Okay, we're going to take the hoop off. To go back out of embroidery mode, I'm going to press this little arrow right here. Change my hoop. Sorry, it's early morning and my allergies haven't cleared yet. Continue, and now I can attach my hoop. And touch that if I want to, and start sewing. Okay, when I'm done, again, take the hoop off and press this back arrow, and that will take you out of embroidery mode back into embroidery edit mode. And you can If you need to delete this design, you touch it so that it has that red box around it, and touch the trash can down here. It won't delete the design from your USB drive, it just takes it off the screen. All right, thanks for watching and happy sewing.